Let's hear from some people who are trying to pretend it's not really relevant. Let's first hear from the brave Paul Ryan, the thoughtful Paul Ryan, who, I mean, I don't know why this guy ever had any intellectual credibility, but I mean, are people really saying, I mean, like, is this, if you can have a portrait of courage, then you must be able to have a portrait of cowardice in terms of public service. Not running into a burning building or running out of a burning building. I'm just saying that in your capacity as, let's say, just, I don't know, Speaker of the House, let's say, what could you do that in that capacity show enormous amounts of cowardice? And again, I'm not talking about whether you jumped in front of a bullet or something like that. I'm just talking about in your capacity as a political leader, what could you do to show enormous cowardice? Oh, we have an example of that right now.
Mm-hmm.
What is your reaction today to Donald Trump saying that maybe Second Amendment?
Yeah, I've been a little busy today. I heard about this Second Amendment quote. It sounds like just a joke gone bad. I hope he clears it up very quickly. You should never joke about something like that. I didn't actually hear the comments. I only heard about those comments.
In addition to Susan Collins, all are calling Donald Trump dangerous, too dangerous for this country. What is your reaction?
Look, I think it's very clear. The Trump-Pence ticket is going to be one that will put good judges at the Supreme Court, and we will find far better receptivity of our agenda that we're trying to get on track to fix this country's problems than the Hillary Clinton administration. That much we know.
There you go. What a profile.
It seems like he really didn't hear it if he brought up Supreme Court judges in the second
Really?
sentence.
You believe that he didn't hear that?
Why
That he
would-
was the only person in American politics who was not aware of that?
It
That
is
his-
possible.
much-
He
that
literally has fingers jammed in
that-
his ears
that-
every time
that-
Trump
that
How
talks.
much
his-
later was it that
if
he was
it
doing
was
his press
10
conference?
minutes later, if it was... If,
6 hour. Okay, never mind. Why
Yeah.
would he bring up Supreme Court justices in the next
because,
sentence?
Kelly,
That's ridiculous.
he doesn't want to answer the question because he's being incredibly cowardly here.
You just don't bring up Supreme Court justices. It's like what we were talking about the other day. Don't bring up the thing that went wrong.
No, it's
Move
too late.
on
They're
to
asking
another
him
thing.
about it. They're asking him about it.
Did the reporter bring up Supreme Court
Yes,
justices?
of course, because that was the context in which Donald Trump made those comments.
I can't-
So of course he heard it. The idea that he didn't hear this is laughable, and everybody knows it. It is unbelievably cowardly. Period. That's it. I mean, there's no other explanation. He has a lot of staff who all have phones, all of which have access to YouTube.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the idea that he didn't hear that is a joke.
I mean, it's just Paul Ryan's disgusting.
I mean,
This will
it's
be
also his-
ongoing.
it's his go-to, too,
I'll
like,
yeah, that's always.
You're the Speaker of the
response.
House. You should pay attention to this sort of stuff.
I wasn't really up on it, man.
I haven't followed the latest
Oh,
death threat
yeah.
that our candidate has issued.
Look, if you're asking me to keep track of every racist, death threat, constitution violating, potentially treasonous thing that Donald Trump did, I wouldn't have any time to focus on cutting kids' health care, which is really why I got
I'm
into
just
politics.
Trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt because
Why?
he's not as ugly as the rest of them.
All right. Well, here you go.
It's the most sensible thing you said.
Hello, you. I'm Sam Seder. Looking for smart progressive talk that is occasionally amusing? Well, subscribe to our YouTube feed. Subscribe to our podcast. Like us on Facebook. And just generally enjoy us.